Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Levi and this is your weekly 5 aspects of your life tarot reading. I'm going to look into what's the message from the universe for your financial, emotional, mental, spiritual and your physical aspects of your life. So with that, let's start with the physical aspects. When I talk about physical, it's all about the environment, the people we are surrounded with, how we feel, how we connect with others around us. So this is the external side we have surrounded us. So the key message for this week about your physical is take time to breathe out. So how you feel right now physically? What is it that you are holding on to and is not serving you? Are there any thoughts, any feelings, any situation around you right now that you are not happy with? It could be your social circle, your family, your boss, your co-workers, or just a situation you are in right now. Because of the 5 of Pentacles, it's scarcity mindset. There is something you are clearly not happy about when it comes to you or your surroundings. So the suggestion in here is this: you need to go inside. So when you project something outside, it always starts within you, inside you. So if you have some issues and problems with yourself or with your life, then you project that outside to the other people, to each situation. So you have to look at what is the source. Is it fear? Is it you are blaming somebody for something? Is it past disappointments, failures? Is it negative bias? Is your subconscious trying to tell you something? Because sometimes we don't even remember why we are judging a situation in a certain way that we do. It's just autopilot. Every time that something comes in or somebody says something specific, there is a trigger. So this week for you on your physical level, first you have to come inside and analyze yourself. What is that trigger that make you tick, that make you do something or make you not do something? Because it perhaps come from childhood. You might not even remember why you are doing it, but this is controlling your life right now as well as an adult. So for you, the suggestion is for this week, you must look inside and try to remember when the situation out there is not your liking, is not something that you want to be, or people talk to you in a certain way, or people relate to you in a certain way, or not relate to you, or not talk to you in a certain way, then the question is, why is it? And you have to find the answer within. I've got here the Hierophant for you, so the answer is within you. You need to look into yourself, your life, your history, your childhood, and try to find the answer why the things are not the way they are around you. I would also say if things are really good around you, I would also do the same. I would really look into myself and not just accept and take it as oh yeah, that's just default. You know, I'm happy, I'm joyful, I'm wealthy, everything is going great. I would also look at why is it happening that way and treasure it, because maybe next month, next year, things might get more difficult. But I think the first one is the more relevant for most of you, which is the scarcity mindset. So there is something, health, wealth, something, a relationship, something is there that is not working out really well for you, and I would look into why is it happening, because the answer is in the past. You might not even remember. But if you meditate on it, if you try to think hard enough, then what are those situations? What's the earliest when I remember I was hurt? When I remember the earliest I was abandoned, cheated on, or felt something really negative? Because that's where the answer lies. And if you find that, then you can move on, because you realize you're no longer a child. You can deal with your life. You can attract better if you wish. So the next one is the mental state, the intellectual. So where are you at the moment mentally? What is your focus on? So the card here, the main card which indicates the main energy here is a win-win outcome, is forecast. So were you struggling with some issues, some thoughts, some things that did not make any sense in the world, in your connections, in your relationships, in your dealings? So when it comes to like communication, did you feel lately that you come across as someone very passionate when you discuss things, when you talk about things, and people find them, let's say, people find them a bit like you are arrogant or you are over like over passionate, like you're trying to win every single conversation. You try to win them over with your intellect, with your intelligence, and people find it a bit difficult to deal with because not everybody is as intellectual or intelligent as you are. However, if you come across and trying to shine how intellectual you are, how intelligent you are, then people might take it as an offense because they can't win. They can't win with your intellect, against your intellect, your experience, your knowledge, your wisdom. That makes them smaller. That makes them feel like I don't want to talk to this person. Like I feel like I'm nowhere on that level, and that makes me feel bad. So the win-win outcome for you when it comes to your intellect, your intelligence, is you must be intelligent enough to assess the situation. If you want to have a logical debate, if you want to have a professional debate about something that you really care about, you're really interested about, you don't start with your friends, family, social circle, in a pub, in a club, in or even in a workplace. If it's about work, yeah, fine. But if it's about something else that you truly believe in or you're truly interested in, most people are not on the same level as you are. And you can alienate them because they just feel, well, I can't talk to this person because he always want, or he or she always want to be superior, and it makes me smaller. So I'd rather not even engaged. So you must be intelligent enough to find the right people for the right topics. If it's not possible, then talk about the weather. Talk about whatever, anything that is light-hearted, because then this is a win-win situation. And if they turn the topic into something that you know that you're passionate about, again, you need to assess their level, because everybody knows these days about the economy, about I don't know. People knows about politics, economy, technology. They all have an idea about something. However, most of the time they haven't done their research, and maybe you did. So you realizing that these are not the right people I want to discuss, because they won't accept my truth or my knowledge, my experience. They want to believe their own. So it's a win-win situation if you are intelligent enough to assess each conversation and don't try too hard. If it doesn't work, yeah, fine, okay, you believe in this, I believe in that, thank you very much, we are in peace. Okay, so the next one is the emotional. What you feel, your connection, your relationship, romantic, or just as connection with others. And the main message, the main energy here is believing the impossible. So when it comes to our emotions, obviously our emotions are limitless. So impossible is the right word in here, because they can run from really high to really low, and they can change during the day. Even in split seconds they can run up and down and just run us over and makes us feel good or bad. So believe the impossible. Believe that your emotions gonna be charged enough, gonna be inspired enough by both sides. It's very important. I try to be very clear in here, but the other cards will give us more guidance in here. So in the center we've got the temperance, the balance card, and on the two ends we've got the devil and the page of cups. So if you know anything about tarot, you know the temperance is the balance that is requires you to have the stability, have the healing, what comes from the past to the future, so the present is better, emotionally more stable. When it comes to relationship, connections, you don't want to overreact emotionally. You don't want to be over emotional, going over the top or below, and you like rigid. You don't feel, you don't react to each situation. So the devil is the overreaction. The devil is giving you his hand. So come with me, get into this connection, get into this relationship, even though you know exactly it's not good for you. It's like, yes, have another shot, have another cigarette, take another whatever, pills or whatever is that, or just come with me. Let's spend the night together. And you know exactly it's the wrong thing to do. You know exactly there is no future. You know exactly that drags you back down where you don't want to be. And on the other side, you have the emotional fulfillment. That on the other side, you have this person or this situation or this thing that is good for you. It makes you grow emotionally. It matures you emotionally. But the devil is on your shoulder and the angel is on the other shoulder. So this is the situation right now. Believe the impossible, that you can get over the past. You can't get over that toxic relationship that's trying to drag you back. Your friends who goes out drinking, smoking, taking drugs, overindulgence on food, whatever is that, you can say no. You can say no to something that was always there and is always was good for you. And now you can say no, because I'm on a healthy diet. That makes me grow. So emotionally, this is very important now, that you keep your balance and don't let anyone try to get you off balance, get you out of your state. You decided you're gonna start doing a fasting with January, dry January, vegan January, whatever January you started, New Year resolution. We are in the third week. Are you still doing it? Does this make you feel good emotionally? I hope it does, because that's what it meant to be. Feel the strength, and you feel that I can say no to the devil. The devil that used to take me into a place where I used to think that is good for me, but I realized no, it's not. And the devil is most dangerous when it comes to emotional affairs. Because when physically, you feel the pain, like, oh, I have to stop. When you have a headache, you can say, oh, okay, I have to do something. But when it comes to emotional, until it has a physical symptoms, we try to brush it under the carpet. Yeah, I feel some pain, I feel like uneasy, but you know what? I keep going to the same direction. So now emotionally, the message for you, you must keep your balance. Do not let the devil control your emotion. If you have anybody, like a relationship that you just got out, or you're thinking about getting out, or it's in the past but you're still thinking about it, or you just left a workplace that was toxic for you, or your family trying to make you crazy, or your friends, or your social circle, or anything, it doesn't matter what it is, put you in a limbo and in a constantly trying to make you feel something so you serve them, then you know that your best shot is keeping your cool, keeping your balance. Because this week, the devil is visible. You will realize the devil without fail. you're going to see that, oh, this is my devil. He is my devil. She is my devil. That is my devil. And I'm going to say no to. If it was about love, well, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You can relate to. These are emotions. So, and I have 2 cards for you from the Romantic Oracle. So, acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times, we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. So, believe the impossible, but don't try to change it into something else. And also, if something is beyond your control, so you cannot control the devil. You cannot say, I'm just going to have a little shot of tequila. Or I'm just gonna go and have a small puff of cigarette. It's like, or you're doing it or you're not. Are you a smoker or you are not? You're drinking or you are not. There is no, I'm just doing a little. So first accepting that it is what it is, I need to deal with it. I am accepting it, I'm not judging it, and that way I can control it. And then the second one is trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. It's the same thing. I shuffle the deck. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. These 2 random cards from the deck talks about the same things. You accept the situation. You don't try to change it. You don't try to struggle with it. It will automatically transform into something else. So keep on your track. You're doing well. Don't let anything and anyone try to tell you any different. Okay, so the next one is your spiritual aspects of your life. So when it comes to the divine, when it comes to the connection you have with the higher force, and the key message here is your hard work is paying off. So clearly you are doing some work with yourself. If you were not interested in spiritualism, if you were not on a journey, you wouldn't be here watching this video. So that is already tells you that you are on the right path. You're looking for answers, you're looking for suggestion, and you're looking for opportunities, options, something that stimulates you and keep changing your perception as well as challenging you on a daily basis. So thank you very much for watching this video. So you're going to have some enlightenment, you're going to have some new thoughts, some new development, because your hard work is paying off. So you are about to start seeing the light finally. You are going to have an opportunity to make something out of the knowledge, the experience you gained lately. Because we have here the wheel of fortune. That means you are ready to spin that wheel. That means the universe is ready to give you something you deserve. Isn't it great? Isn't it beautiful? But then the warning comes. When you start meditating, and as an example, and you start seeing something, you start feeling something, you start experiencing something, and then you keep doing it, and you say like, yeah, but now I want more. Of course you want more. But now I'm getting bored of doing the same exercise day by day, because I get to the certain level, but then I can't go even further. So when you see the light first, it's like, wow. But then you want to see something else. You want to hear something else. You want to feel something else. Because your ego is constantly pushing you to, yes, experience more, have more, know more. You're going to be more. But in reality, isn't it the whole purpose of spiritualism, meditation, keeping your mind calm and everything? Isn't it the purpose to be in the present? Is not being somewhere else, is not doing something else, is not growing. It's staying where you are. And this is where the key is. This is where your hard work is going to pay off, being in the present. So don't try to various things like, oh, I'm going to run there, I'm going to run there, I'm going to do this, I'm going to learn this, I'm going to get this, I'm going to achieve that spiritually. Because the whole purpose is calm down and calm down. So don't let your ego controls your spiritual journey. Don't let your ego force you into something. Because when you see, oh, now I see a different color. Okay, now I want to hear a sound. Now I'm hearing a sound. Okay, I want to have this holistic experience. It's like you keep going, going, going. And the only point you're losing is the whole purpose. So your spiritual message here, be patient. Let things come to you. They're going to come because you are doing the work. You training yourself. You working towards something. It's all different for every one of us. But that thing have to come to you. You can't go and try to grab it with both hands and like, yeah, I want more and more and more and more. That's just an ego. So now the last one is your financial aspects. And the key message in here is step out of your comfort zone. So what are you doing right now with how you earning? Again, this is not a financial advice. I'm talking about energy. It's part of our life that we are earning money, that we are making our living, that we are interested in wealth, because that helps us going to a different direction, a better direction. We can support our family, friends. So as much as it's not a financial reading, but at the same time, we have to talk about this aspect because finance has spiritual aspects to it as well. So we can discuss the energies out there helping you to earn or to lose money. Money is energy as anything else. So step out of your comfort zone. Why is that? Because sometimes people, they're so comfortable because let's say you have a job, you get good money, and then what? What are you doing? You're just accumulating. You are a hoarder. You put the money in the bank account, you put the money in the pillow, under the bed, in the box, whatever is that. But the money is energy. If you don't produce, if you don't put the money back into the system, if you don't invest your time, your effort, your money into something to have more, because the more you make, the more others will receive as well. So the money is not like you piling it up somewhere and that makes you comfortable and makes you stable because the inflation is there, the world is changing, the prices are going up, the situation is different. What worth something last year is worth absolutely nothing this year. So you need to challenge yourself. You need to get out of your comfort zone and not to believe that whatever you're earning this year is going to be enough for you next year or 10 years time or when you are retired. So rely on your family because your mind have to be okay, so this is where we are. We have this house, it's ours, or we are renting or whatever, but it shouldn't be enough for you because maybe again next year the prices are going to be different. To survive you will need more. So better go out now while you feel comfortable and try to get more, because that means you are challenging yourself as well. You are pushing yourself out there for more. There's nothing wrong with that. It's not greediness. It's preparing. It's preparation for the future. Is preparation for your family's well-being. You might have children, grandchildren, and grandchildren. So whatever you create now, it doesn't die with you, it doesn't finish with you, unless this is what you want. But hopefully you want more than that. You want to leave a legacy. And for that, you have to have the right idea in your mind. Why are you doing what you are doing? I'm not asking you to go out and just pile the money up and earn more money for nothing. I'm not talking about being greedy. I'm talking about being resourceful. The more you create, the more you will be able to share. And if you have already something to share, start working with other people to start creating more. It's not losing, it's not throwing the money out there just for the sake of it. Of course, the money has value. You want to receive something. There is a justice. Justice will come. So it doesn't matter you invest or you don't invest. If you meant to lose that money, you're going to do it. It doesn't matter how safe you're trying to keep it. It's the same with your life. You're trying to save your life. Well, one day you know what comes. It's the same things. You're trying to save your energy, put in a bank, your effort. I will come and pick my effort up in 5 years' time, because there will be some more with the accumulation. It doesn't make any sense. So when it comes to your finances, you need to get out of your comfort zone. Find new ways of earning. Why? Because that makes you being challenged. That makes you being taken out of your comfort zone. Your brain start working. But have the right vision in your mind. Why are you doing what you're doing? I want to have more for my family. I want a house with a garden next year. I want to have a holiday together with my loved ones. Well, this year I don't have money. So what I have to do? I have to earn some more. I'm going to get experiences. I'm going to get more out of my life. But only if I challenge myself. And this is the message for you in a financial realm of your life. So I think it's really clear. And I don't expect that all of them will resonate with you, every single aspect, but some of them will. So please leave me a comment below. How do you feel? Which aspect of your life resonated with you? And now I will give you a couple of extra cards. It's going to be just general messages. So when there is a new beginning, and there are some of them are already talking about set situations, but sometime when the situation is already set, it's time to have something new. It's time to start something new and start to feel that, you know what, I'm capable, I'm ready to take things to the next level. And don't expect that everything and anything will straight away be so clear. It's like, oh, I'm going that way. Yes, because it's all lit. No. Most of things will be, you have to start digging an answer. You have to start digging the question first. What am I interested in? What direction I want to take? What I want out of my life? And when you start asking these questions, the universe starts giving you answers. When you start asking the right questions, you're going to start receiving the right answer. Yes, this is the path for you. Yes, this is where the enlightenment is. And you're going to be so above. So what I said about intellectual, that you are above, you are one step above the rest. Then you need to find the right environment where that super intellect will be challenged again. So you don't go to find people who are not on your level, you're going to go and find people who are above your level. And that is where your challenge comes from. And that is when you're going to feel like, okay, wow, okay, well, I'm not prepared for that. Of course you are not, because this is where you must go. And you know what? This is where the money is. This is where the wealth is. You're getting out from your comfort zone. You're pushing yourself out and you say, you know what, I'm not prepared fully, I don't know what I'm expecting, I don't know where I'm going, but I'm going. And it's going to be the best thing that can happen with you. Financially, mentally, spiritually. And your focus will be shifted. So when the devil give you his hand, you're going to say, no thank you. Because I value myself. And with this, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my channel, like this video, and leave a comment below. It's really helpful. I really appreciate it, and I will get back to you with some more videos. Let me know how you like this kind of video. I will appreciate that. Hope there's a card fall out. Yeah, this is the money I said. This is the money, time, energy. You're going to receive something. This is the key message here. So do not let your fear controls you. Thank you very much. Have a good week.